Hey everyone, Ben from Living Survival, and today I got another great USB battery bank. This time it's one from Lumsing, so let's check it out. So today I have the Grand A1 Plus USB battery bank from Lumsing. It's an affordable battery bank and it's something that everyone should have in their kits. I'm a big fan of battery banks, and as you know from watching my previous videos, I've shown quite a few of them from Goal Zero, Anker, Rav Power, Chotec, and several other companies as well. And really what it boils down to and what makes the price fluctuate is the type of cells that they use in the battery bank, of course the size of the battery bank, and the technologies that they have built in. So companies like Lumsing typically will make different sizes of battery banks ranging from 1,000 milliamps all the way on up to over 20,000 milliamps. The Grand A1 Plus has 13,400 milliamps, so it's a good amount of juice for your devices and also a good size battery bank that you can keep in your kits. Generally they will have dual outputs on them, meaning that one of the outputs might output at 1 amp and the other output at approximately 2 amps, making that 3 amp max output. Now some of the newer battery banks will even output up to 2.4 amps per output, and that'll allow you to quickly charge newer devices like the bigger tablets and the latest smartphones such as the iPhone 6 and iPhone 6 Plus. To get a battery bank with that type of output, of course you're going to pay more money, and to get features like auto sense and things like that, you're also going to pay more money. As with other items I've reviewed, you guys always like to see a more affordable option, so the Lumsing makes a great affordable option when it comes to USB battery banks. We can take a closer look here. You have your two 1 amp outputs and you have your input for charging the device. Just like many other battery banks, if you hold down the button on the side, you have a little light there. That is pretty handy in a camping situation, for example. If you're charging your device in a tent, for example, you can turn that light on and it works as a flashlight. It's got a really nice look to it, and it's got a dual layer case on it, so it can handle some bumps and bruises. So just like batteries you buy, such as 18650s for your flashlights and other devices, the quality matters. Some, like these Nitecore and Phoenix batteries, are ones that I use the most, and they're generally a rewrapped Sony, Panasonic, or LG battery on the inside. The same goes for USB battery banks that generally just will have like 4 or 6 18650 style batteries in them, and that's what makes up the amount of capacity that it has for charging your devices. For example, this Nitecore battery here is a 2300 milliamp. So if you put 4 of these in this battery bank, add that together, and that's the type of milliamps you're going to get. This particular battery bank has LG batteries in it, and it has 4 times 3,350 milliamp batteries in it. So that's what gives its overall capacity of 13,400. This Anker battery bank has over 20,000 milliamps and uses Panasonic batteries, but you can see the more batteries, the larger in size the actual device is going to be. This battery bank from Chotec has 6 times 2600 milliamp Samsung batteries in it, giving its capacity of 15,600. So you can see that the batteries that are on the inside vary, and the amount of milliamps in each battery is what's going to give you your total output, and that is what's going to affect not only the size but the price of the device. As we talked about earlier, the different technology that goes into the device will also affect the price, as well as the amount of output that it has. The newest ones have a max of 2.4 amp output, whereas this one has a max of 2.1 amp output. Now what I wanted to show you today is that unless you have the latest greatest devices, it really doesn't matter having that highest 2.4 amp output, because most devices are only going to charge at 1 amp anyway. We can take my cell phone for example. It's just a basic Motorola smartphone, and it will only charge at 1 amp anyway. So a device like this is great for keeping this charged on the go, and it's going to charge as fast as the device can handle. If I hook my cell phone up to this battery bank to charge it and use this meter, you can see that I'm just getting 1 amp worth of output, and that's what it's going to charge my cell phone at no matter which battery bank I plug it into. If I plug it into a different battery bank with a higher output, I'm still only going to get that 1 amp. because that's what my cell phone will charge at. So again, it doesn't really matter if you have devices that aren't the latest and greatest, that you have the latest and greatest output. Just for fun, we can plug it into the Anchor and see what happens. And again, you're just going to get that 1 amp output. For another example, I can plug in this iPad. Now this iPad is capable of doing over 1 amp. The Lumsing will just charge it at 1 amp, whereas if I plug it in to a more expensive battery bank with a higher output, I'm going to get just that, a higher output. You can see I'm almost at 2 amps here using the Anchor. So take a look at your devices that you're going to charge when deciding which battery bank to buy. If you only need that 1 amp output on older devices or not as advanced devices, then something like this Lumsing is going to be perfect for you, and you can save some money by doing so. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video today, taking a look at one of the models of battery banks that Lumsing makes. I'm going to post some links below to their website where you can check out all their different models. I'm also going to post a link to Amazon where you can purchase this particular battery bank. Battery banks these days are coming down in size and also in price. And so really what it comes down to is the amount of cells that are in it, the quality of the cells that are in it, and the technology that goes into it. And that's really what's going to affect price. So I've shown you some of the higher priced options out there that have all the technology, have the highest output and things like that. But I wanted to bring you a more affordable option that still had some really good technology behind it, and I think the Lumsing is just that. I think they're a great option for survival kits and bug out bags and just daily use. I use mine all the time at home to charge my devices and even on the go. I always have one in my pack, and I can top off my electronics whenever I need to. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. Please give it a big thumbs up for me. Leave me some comments below in the comment section and share this video to all your friends and family who might be interested on social media. It's Google+, Facebook, and Twitter. You guys can follow me on my social media. The links are below. You just click the show more and they will be displayed. You can click on them and give me a like or a follow. As always, guys, if you haven't already done so, there's a red subscribe button below and you want to click it for more videos.